So on today's podcast, I'm going to explain why we do a trial introduction at the training gyms and why it's important that we do that to allow you to be successful. So we get asked a lot, why do we do a trial at the training gym? So anyone that wants to actually become or join the training gyms has to go through our 6-week personal coaching experience trial. And the reason for that is that in the fitness world, it's very, very noisy. So there's a lot of people saying a lot of things that they can do for people. They're promising a lot of different things with their marketing. And so it's very noisy. That creates a lot of confusion for people to understand what is going to be the right thing for them, the right type of training for them, the right experience for them. And a number of years ago, we realized that we're very, very confident in our training experience, the experience that we give to our clients and the results that we get with them. And so the way we are able to do that, we know that when someone comes in on a trial experience, we can really give them the level of experience that they've probably always been wanting. And rather than trying to market to them in a way that convinces them, we would much rather stand on our confidence in our experience and the training experience that we give. Our personal trainers are all experts and we train them a considerable amount every single month. And with that, it's a way of also people understanding how we do things and what our environment is like. Because one of the critical things with training is that you choose the right atmosphere and environment for you. And by having a trial process, you know that you can come in, experience everything for 6 weeks, experience all the different types of training, because again, you don't know, well, unless you're very experienced in fitness, it's hard to know what type of training is right for you. You may know that you want to do resistance training because that's the style of training you know is important for your results. But you don't know whether you want to do it in a one-to-one environment with you and a trainer only in a very unique individual environment, or you may want a little bit more social. So you may want to do it with some other people that are in a similar position to you. And that would be what you'd probably call a small group. Maybe there's 3 other people, so a maximum of 4 people. Or you might be a type of person that just enjoys being in a big, large, energetic group and working really hard together. So with the trial experience, it allows you to actually see where you fit in, because that is one of the critical things to your success in exercise, is that you find somewhere that you want to go to and that you're drawn to, because sometimes it's hard, you're tired, the weather's bad, all these different things can get in the way. But if you know that you're going to somewhere that you enjoy and that you have a really enjoyable time going to because of the people that are around you and the atmosphere and the overall experience, well, then you're going to be far more likely to be successful in fitness. So like I said, we're very confident in the experience that we give to all of our trialists and also of our clients. So we would rather stand on that than try to outmarket people with what we say. And so that's why, unless the only time we ever actually allow people to come straight to being a full member is if they've been an ex-client and they've moved away and they come back and they know exactly what they're doing. They just want to kind of carry on where they were before. But if that's not you, then we'll always insist that you come in. We'll take you through a very tailored process, and I'll probably do another podcast on how that process looks. But it allows us to really build you up to make you successful in fitness as well, because that's the important thing. So you're not just thrown into it. So we have a very specific personal trainer who looks after anyone that's on a trial, so or the personal coaching experience, so that they look after them, so that they can make them successful in fitness. They can make sure that they're not going too fast, because that's often a very easy thing to do, is that you go into exercise and you think you should try and do all of it straight away. And so that's part of the battle as well. And so that's part of the reason when we know someone's in that trial experience, that we know that we're going to try and go slow and build on success. So I was just talking to a gentleman this morning who's just literally going through that process now, and he's got a bad back or had a bad back. And I was just saying to him, that's one of the critical things. So there will be times where you think, oh, I could do more, but we'll always err on the side of caution to begin with, because one of the biggest reasons people aren't successful is not because they didn't work hard enough soon enough, it's because they try to do too much too soon. So again, with the personal coaching experience, it allows us to control that speed that will allow you to be successful in fitness.